Hi, welcome to the ultimate data-driven explainer of the official 2026 FIFA World Cup rosters. We're diving straight into the massive squad lists to uncover the hidden stories buried in the numbers. Whether you're a total tactical obsessive or you just love the sheer drama of the beautiful game, the raw data behind these rosters tells an absolutely incredible story about what we're going to witness on the pitch. Setting the stage for a tournament with just unparalleled global and commercial scale, we're breaking down this data to see exactly who is taking the field. I mean, behind the massive global sponsorships and the iconic 2026 branding, we have real athletes from every single corner of the globe, and they're bringing wildly different levels of experience, youth, and physical extremes to the world's biggest stage. So here's our game plan for today. First, heavyweights and goal scorers. Second, veterans and record breakers. Third, the next generation. And finally, the physical extremes. Let's jump right into Section 1, heavyweights and underdogs, the global goal scorers. When you look at the forward lines across these nations, the sheer accumulation of goals is absolutely staggering. At the absolute elite level of global marksmen, we've got Argentina's Lionel Messi leading the pack with an unbelievable 125 international goals. Right behind him, the top tier is rounded out by Belgium's Romelu Lukaku with 93, Brazil's Neymar Jr. with 80, and Bosnia and Herzegovina's Edin Dzeko with 73. Just seeing these numbers side by side, it shows you the intense offensive gravity these guys bring. Every single defender in the world knows exactly who they're dealing with here. But you know, the data also highlights some incredible underdogs who are packing serious punches of their own. Take Cape Verde, for example. Their top scorer, Ryan Mendes, brings a highly respectable 22 goals and 102 caps to the global stage. And honestly, this is exactly why this tournament is so captivating. You've got emerging nations stepping up with their own battle-tested heroes, ready to go toe-to-toe with the traditional powerhouses. Moving right along to Section 2, veterans and record breakers, the ultimate experience. Okay, I really want you to look at this number, 206. That represents the massive amount of international caps Lionel Messi has accumulated for Argentina. I mean, just think about the physical and mental toll of playing 206 times for your country, under the highest pressure imaginable. It is literally a monument to longevity and consistency. And he's definitely not alone in the veteran department. He's joined by other incredibly seasoned warriors like Bosnia and Herzegovina's Edin Dzeko. Born in 1986, Dzeko brings 151 caps and a lifetime of invaluable experience. Guys, these players were born in the mid-'80s, and they're still competing at the absolute pinnacle of the sport against players who are literally half their age. No way around it, that's impressive. So the crucial takeaway here is that this tournament features an exclusive 100-plus cap club. From guys like Axel Witsel for Belgium to Riyad Mahrez for Algeria, having these names on the roster ensures that intense, battle-tested leadership is going to be there when the pressure peaks. In those late knockout rounds, these are exactly the players who will calm the nerves in the locker room. Let's pivot to Section 3, the next generation, teenagers on the global stage. Because for every seasoned veteran anchoring a squad, there's a prodigy waiting in the wings to make their mark on soccer history. Meet the class of 2006. Check this out. Brazil's highly anticipated Endrick has already amassed 21 caps, and Australia's Nestori Urankunda has 19. They're commanding major international caps as actual teenagers, bringing this fearless energy and fresh legs that can just completely destabilize an aging defense. And the rosters are just packed with youth. We are seeing a massive influx of 2005 and 2006-born talent from all over the globe. We're talking teenagers being called up for nations like Belgium, Austria, Algeria, and Canada. Players like Paul Warner for Austria, Ibrahim Maza for Algeria, and Luth de Fougerols for Canada represent a massive generational shift happening right before our eyes. It's particularly fascinating to see how legendary managers are handling this shift. Take Italy's Carlo Ancelotti, who, according to the official data, is now head coach of Brazil. He's actively integrating these 2006-born prodigies, like Endrick and Rayan, into a squad alongside legends like Neymar and Marquinhos. Watching how a master tactician blends the fearless exuberance of youth with the tactical discipline of veterans, well, it's going to be an absolute masterclass in management. Finally, Section 4, the physical extremes. Visualizing height. So, beyond age and goals, crunching the roster numbers reveals some truly fascinating physical extremes across the teams. Soccer is a game of space and geometry, and physicality completely alters how that space is used. We're going to see massive height discrepancies out there. For instance, Austria's goalkeeper, Florian Wiggle, towers at 205 centimeters. That's about 6'8". Now, compare that to Australia's forward, Nestori Irankunda, at just 165 centimeters, or about 5'4". That is a 40-centimeter height difference on the exact same playing field. This dictates completely different styles of play and center of gravity advantages. And we see similar, stark contrasts in the outfield as well. Just imagine the tactical matchup of Bosnia's 201-centimeter defender Stjepan Radolic trying to track and tackle a shorter, incredibly agile midfielder like Austria's Romano Schmidt, who stands at 168 centimeters. It's a classic David versus Goliath scenario, where nimble footwork meets towering physical dominance. In fact, several players break the massive 2-meter mark across these squads. Austria alone has Wiegele and striker Sasa Kalajdzic at 200 centimeters. Belgium brings 200-centimeter goalkeeper Mike Penders. This promises some incredibly intense physical battles on corner kicks and set pieces for sure. If you're a manager facing these squads, you literally have to specifically drill your team on how to handle this kind of aerial bombardment. As we wrap up this data explainer, looking at these staggering extremes in goals, age, and physicality, it really makes you wonder about the perfect tournament recipe. Will it be the squads leaning heavily on those 100-cap veterans, or the teams unleashing fearless teenagers? Which blend of experience, youth, and sheer physical tactics do you think has the winning formula to lift the trophy in 2026? Thanks for diving into the data with me, and definitely keep an eye on these incredible storylines as they unfold on the pitch.